2 classes with him. And there's this one girl, we both have 2 classes with him and we hate it. We always talk crap. And then like, yeah. And there's this one guy I intern with and he's also in one of his classes. He also doesn't like him. Like we always talk about the same thing. We do the same homework. But like he gives us too much work. He doesn't think that we have other classes and we have homework to do of theirs. He just constantly gives us so much work. And I have two 20-page essays. So I have 40 pages to write as an undergrad. I don't want to say the college name for safety reasons, but no, for real. No. Yeah. And like it's a one of them's a writing 3 class and all we do is read. We don't write. So it's like and all we talk about is psychology and Christianity. But like every reading is the same thing but just by a different author. So it's like we're learning the same thing but just reworded differently every time. So it's like it's JASMINELUEVANO_. Yeah. Yeah. That man irks me. I don't like math. I feel that because this is like, and research methods, I'm not getting into research methods. Like, what I want to do is like, and there's this one, I have, counsel, was it? Interventions and counseling. Um, and we role play. So, like, we'll be in a group and one of us would be a therapist and one of us would be the client. And like let's say like I'm the therapist and I'll talk to my client and honestly like I'm really good at it. Why am I getting Snapchat requests? No. Anyways, um and like I'm really good and like I honestly love what I do. So, yeah. And then like it's really like interesting as well. I like it a lot. But yeah. And it's honestly really fun. I enjoy it. Harvard referencing. NAR. Mm, it's probably because my Insta is the same as my Snapchat. I just got so tired. It's so funny. Every time there's this 7-Eleven over here, and the worker, I think it's the night worker, because I go like evenings sometimes, or like for my night class, I'll like grab a Celsius, and he always gets me a free drink, and I'm like, okay. And like he asked me like, oh, like what do you do? And I was like, oh, I go to school here. And like he asked if I had a boyfriend. I was like, yeah. Just so like he doesn't ask me, okay? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. It's just like, you're very beautiful. I was like, cute. And every time I see him, and like it's so creepy because like once I like go into my car, I usually park right in front of the 7-Eleven. He just looks, he just watches me as I get into my car. If I'm fiddling with my phone, he just watches me outside from the window, and it's like, that's creepy. So he's like, you should come to the 7-Eleven more. And I was like, no. There's another 7-Eleven over there, but they're kind of the same too. And it's funny because like they have an Indian accent, so it's like I think it's cute, but also creepy. No. No, but like watching, like peeping out of the window to look at me, that is creepy. He seems like he's probably in his like late 30s. Yeah. What's my age range? 29 and below. Or 30. Yeah, I like. Oh my god, this looks like a heart. Hold up. Doesn't it? How is that crazy? And definitely with no children, I just realized like, no, I want them to have like their life built already. Or if at least they're trying to be on the right path. Exactly. Honestly, like, obviously, I'm not gonna go like 50, but it's about how you are and like, is this pollen? Do you know that pollen is actually sperm? Stop requesting me. No, I know, and that's something that irks me too, is like, there was this one person I was speaking to, and they're like 31, and like, they would always bring up a girl. I would say, like, oh, like, I twisted my ankle. And you'd be like, oh, a girl I used to talk to, Jessica, that happened to her brother, and this and that, and like go off. And I'm like, oh my God, like I don't care. And he would always do that. He'd be like, and I would say like something else, like, oh, like strawberry acai is my favorite drink from Starbucks. Oh, this girl I used to talk to in high school, like my ex-girlfriend, like Veronica, like that happened to her. And it's like I don't care. Like I'm talking to you, or if like I vent, he'll do the exact same thing. Like I don't give a fuck what happened to Vanessa or Veronica or Jessica or who gives a fuck. Like I'm venting to you. You listen to me. I don't want to hear about no other girl. The hell? No. That irked me. That irked me. And it's like, I wonder why you're a single dad. Honestly.